everybody. Tina Schultz here from Tina's Coupon Swap and Reviews. Today I am not doing a review, I am doing a collab called My Parenting Style, and this is in collaboration with YouTube Mommy Meetup, and I don't remember, MCT. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I don't belong to that group, but I will be. So today, I was tagged to do this tag. So there are 3 questions to go through. 3 questions and 3 topics. So what a tag is there's going to be quite a few of us uploading our videos tomorrow, July 1st, to YouTube, and they're all going to be the same video with just, different people giving their answers. So I think there was like 40 of us that were doing this collab. So there will be a link or a playlist in the description box with all the different videos. If you wanted to try to find one that you wanted to watch, you could go through them, or you could watch them all if you want. So I'm just going to get started. So my first topic is attachments. So, first of all, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am 44. I am a mother of 4 boys, and I have a stepson. So my first child is 22. My next one is 18. My next one is 8. And my next one is 6. Yes. I pretty much grew my older boys up, and then I started over. When my oldest was graduating high school, my youngest was starting kindergarten. True story. So I have a different way of parenting my younger boys than I did my older boys. I think with age, I don't know, I'm more of a pushover now. I am more of a sucker now. Whereas I was pretty strict with my older boys, so I don't know, I'm not as strict with them. And I really do have good boys, but I really do think they need a little bit more strictness. So attachments. Did I co-sleep? How did I deal with crying? How did I do daycare? So yes, I was a co-sleeper. I breastfed all 4 of my children, and when they needed to eat, I brought them in bed with me. My first husband, he didn't like it all that much. He was not supportive of it because he was always afraid that he would roll over on them, but he never did. And for the most part, I didn't sleep when he was in with me. I would never have let that happen anyways. And my second husband, so my first husband is the father of my first 2, and then my second husband is the father of my second 2. So my second 2, he was totally supportive of it. He once he fell asleep, he was out. So, and pretty much he never moved. So there was nothing I ever worried about. I never worried about myself rolling over on them, and I never worried about my husband rolling on them either. Crying, I was not one to let them cry it out. I don't like crying. I will pick them up. I will do the same with my grandchildren once I have them. I don't like to hear crying, so I don't really care either what anybody said. Tons of people had rude things to say, but you know what? They're only young once. So when my kids wanted to be rocked, I rocked them. When they wanted to be in bed with me, I brought them in bed with me. When they wanted to be held, I held them. If they were hurt and cried, I held them. I kissed boo-boos. A mom's kiss always helps with boo-boos. Daycare, I didn't do daycare. My first 2 were I was a daycare teacher for 4 years, so my children came with me. And my oldest, he went into the big kids' room without me. Um, Obviously, they were my friends, the teachers, so I trusted them with my life. So I never had a problem with them. And then at the time, my youngest, Austin, he went whatever class he was in, that was the class I taught. So if once I started in the 2 and 3 year olds because that's where he was. Well, first I started the babies because that's where he was, and then I went to the 2 and 3 year olds, and then I went to the 4 year olds for pre-K. And when he moved up, that's where I moved. So my children really weren't, and my younger two have never, they haven't even really been babysat. There's like 2 people in this whole world that I've ever watched them. Less than, I can count. Well, Dominic, I don't think has ever been babysat, and Wyatt has maybe been babysat 2 or 3 times. That's it. He's 8 and 6. I don't really go anywhere, and if I went anywhere, I took them. Activities, ears pierced. No, I have boys. No. My oldest son has his ear pierced, but he was 18. Playgrounds, amusement parks, water parks. I will tell you, I am a huge helicopter mom. I'm a hoverer. I have always said, if you don't protect your kids, there ain't nobody out there that's going to do it. So, yeah, I will just leave it at that. I'm a hoverer. I want to know where they are. I want to know where they're going. At 22, my kid's 22. He still tells me. Not all the time, not everywhere, but if I ask him, he'll tell me. So, punishments is the next one. I was the punisher. All 4 of my kids. Unless I went and got their father, I did the punishments. You know, they worked. They're not home when I'm home with them all the time. So when they are home, you know, I would rather them spend good, happy times with them. I'll be the bad guy. I don't have no problem being the bad guy at all. So, questions. All right. So, do I identify with one of the 4 parenting styles? So, authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, uninvolved. I am the authoritative. I have the authority. What I say goes. Usually my husband's go ask your mother. They both said, go ask your mother. So it was all me. I'm the bad guy. I will be until I don't have a problem with that. Question 2. Which parenting style did you grow up with? The exact same. My dad, I come from 4 girls, no brothers. So my dad spent 90% of his time in the garage. So I mean, my mother was the one who punished. If my dad was getting involved, usually it was me. I did something really bad. He didn't usually get involved unless I really got in trouble. And I gave my mom a run for her money. So I lucked out. I didn't get any bad kids. Dude, knock on wood. I don't have no wood. Here's fake wood. I'm gonna knock on it. Yeah, because I do still have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old who do have to grow up. But they are such sweet boys. I can't see them ever getting in trouble, but I hope those words don't come to bite me in the butt. I swear I don't. Does my style different from that of my parents? No. No, not at all. I am pretty much my mom's clone. Except I don't look like her at all. I look exactly like my dad. other than that, I am my mother. Are you happy with the way you parent your children, or do you want to change things up? No, I'm happy with the way I parent. I do feel like I could be a little stricter on my younger boys. I do let them get away with a whole lot more than I have ever let my older boys get away with, but I think it's age. Like, I had my older boys in my early 20s, and then I had my younger boys in my late 30s. I'm 44, so I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. So, you know, I don't know. I became quite a pushover. I did. I'm going to admit it. I have admitted it. Like, I tell them, you are so lucky that if you were AJ or Austin, you would have never gotten away with this. I say that, but I still don't get strict. Got any suggestions? I don't know. Like, I'm a yeller. I smack hands. I will smack a butt. But I mean, that's about it. I mean, there's no other reason to get any more physical than that. I do believe in spankings. I don't believe in, bringing the kid over your knee, but I do believe in a mouth tap, in a butt slap, in a hand tap. You better believe it. And that's all I had to really ever get away with. That's all I ever had to do. And most of the time, I got the mom look. And they know. If they see that look, oh, you better stop what you're doing. So if you're a young mom, develop that look quickly, and start giving it to them when they're doing something wrong. That way, over time, you'll develop it stronger. So by the time they get older and you give them that evil eye, they're going to stop. My boys are very sweet. Like I said, my 22-year-old and my 8, they have never been in trouble. I have never been contacted by police or other parents or other kids. They've never been a bully. Like, my son Austin was bullied, and he got so fed up with it in 5th grade that he beat up the bully after so long. And both of us, me and my ex-husband, just going, you stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody bully you. He never did. Well, he finally did, and he beat up the bully, and he got suspended for 2 days. And I took my son to Chuck E. Cheese. They suspended him. I took him for a party. You stand up for yourselves. That's what I always taught my kids. That's what I teach my kids. Don't ever throw the first punch, but you better end that fight and you better win. That's all I have to say. Don't ever throw that first punch, but you better win. All right, well, this was fun. I'm a product reviewer. I don't think any of you really I don't think I've ever put myself out there to you guys before. So there's a little bit about me. I would like to get more personal with you guys. If that would be something that you guys would want to watch. Right now, I just do product reviews, and not just. I do some pretty good reviews. I do good products, I think. Check them out if you want to. Make sure you check out in the description everybody's video that's down below. There's a link to our collab playlist, or at least there will be, hopefully. I can't wait for my next one. I do have 2 more collabs coming up. I have one that is called Life of a YouTuber, and then I also have one that will be up on the 15th, and it is a 90s karaoke collab. Yeah. So I'm going to sing for you guys. Haven't decided exactly what song I'm going to sing, but I'm going to sing. Yay. I'm excited. 90s, come on. 80s were good. 90s, I like 90s movie. I like 80s music better, but I do love me some Britney Spears. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. I've been having fun going through all those old songs, trying to find one to sing that's in my voice range. All right, I'm rambling now. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!